transformation executed by unprecedented precision, a diabolical athlete.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of ECW Unstoppable, 2 weeks away from Halloween Hell.
Is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 188 pounds, Rick O.A.
We are kicking off with a matchup that birthed from the triple threat #1 contenders match last week between Ricochet and the young OG Myron Reed. The tale of two high flyers were taken on Oba Femi, which we will see later on tonight in a triple threat #1 contenders match. And throughout the match, these two showed that they can only work together to try and take out Oba Femi. They also had an in-ring chemistry against each other as well, which is why we've got this high-flying matchup here tonight to kick off Unstoppable with a bang. Of course, neither of these superstars were successful, which we will see later on tonight in our main event, television title on the line, as Oba Femi takes on Tommy Dreamer for the second time for the television title.
And his opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 209 pounds, Reed.
And here is the young OG Myron Reed. He's only had 2 appearances so far in ECW. The pyro just shows how electric this guy is, how much of a top star this guy can be here in ECW. We saw him take on Seth Rollins at Summer Survival. He ended up losing that affair, of course, but it led to a very good matchup between those two, where we thought that the young OG would pick up the victory. And then, of course, last week's triple threat, where he was unsuccessful, had a couple of opportunities there. He just couldn't fully capitalize on the situation. Something that he's going to have to get used to here on Unstoppable. And a victory over Ricochet would be a good shout here tonight. The start of something new. Ricochet and Myron Reed. We could be seeing rivalry of the year right now between these two superstars. Here, high flying ability for both men. As Myron Reed already, big boy senton from the middle rope. Impressive. Already wants to cover, trying to show out Ricochet here. Oh, look at this. Myron Reed with a cutter already. Looking to impress the Universe and ECW committee already. With a jumping cutter, Ricochet is in trouble early. And Myron Reed showing out with a sledgehammer now on Ricochet. Taking out the back, and Ricochet's got to roll onto the apron. He's got to create some space here. Oh, Ricochet, a big forearm though. Coming back into the ring, Ricochet, DDT. Ricochet trying to fire up this crowd here. Springboard moonsault, doesn't get it. But still gets back onto the offense first. Outstanding shooting star. That might be the difference maker here tonight. Ricochet's veteran prowess versus Myron Reed, the young OG. Ricochet, springboard again. Clothesline does not quite get all of it. And that's the risk you take when you become a high flyer. Not all your moves will look pretty. What happens when you deal with the forces from above, the gravity. But Myron Reed is now on the offense. Sitting him in the corner. Oh, looking for a scoop slam. Ricochet jumps over. Now Ricochet sets him up on the ropes. What's he thinking here? Reversal by Reed. Ricochet flipping around. Big drop kick. A kip up by Ricochet. Beautiful. And Ricochet going for the cover. A big kick out of one. Of course, television title on the line. Later on tonight, main event, Ricochet able to dodge the trash can shot by Myron Reed in front of our announcer's table. Oba Femi will take on Tommy Dreamer for the second time. Will the second time be the charm here tonight as the Nigerian ruler of NBN looks to become the television title holder here tonight. Ricochet grabbing a ladder, now going up top. Myron Reed, better watch out. As Ricochet plants him, now going with a sledgehammer. Both men very shifty. Myron throwing him back into the ring. And now he eyes the sledgehammer. I'm going to pop up Enziguri by Ricochet. The one and the only trying to get it done here. And Myron kicks out at two. Myron Reed really needs a victory here. Big cutter again, this time on the chair. And Ricochet just has to roll out. Very smart from the veteran. Oh, Myron, better turn around. Ricochet, co-breaker. Is that enough to pin the Young OG? And yes, it is.
Here is your winner, Rick O.A.
It looks like the Young OG might need to regain himself. He might need a veteran to aid him here. He's got all the pieces. He just cannot put it together to finish it off as Ricochet picks up a huge victory over the Young OG here in our opening contest. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time for our next contest. And it is a women's division matchup where Jade Cargill, the Queen of Extreme, is looking to prove that she belongs.
Is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, and the
She's looking to prove that she can beat a women's champion here tonight. by beating the Ring of Honor Women's Champion in Athena before she takes on Emily Hamm at Halloween Hell. And all hail the queen. Here is the Storm, known as Jade Cargill, the #1 contender for the Unstoppable Women's Championship. Both the champion and the challenger had some vicious words last week. It's time for Jade Cargill to walk the walk. The Queen of Extreme, Jade Cargill, looking confident going into this matchup. But will she be victorious against a world champion? It's time to find out. It is Athena versus Jade Cargill. Here we go, women's action. Next here on Unstoppable. And Athena coming out the gate swinging, big drop kick, sending down the #1 contender. And double knees right to the midsection. Big form again, sending the challenger down as Athena maybe looking to prove that Jade Cargill's win was a fluke. Big splash there. Big clothesline there, of course. Athena was in the Queen of Extreme, ended up losing in the first round to Rhea Ripley. But Jade Cargill beat Rhea Ripley in the semifinals to become Queen of Extreme. So Athena trying to prove herself here tonight. Big shot with the ladder. Throwing it like it weighed nothing. And now Jade Cargill with the table set up. Crashes underneath Athena's body. Jade Cargill not sure what she needs to do now. Athena with a sledgehammer right to the midsection, catches the Queen, and again. It has been pretty much all Athena since the ring of the bell. And Jade Cargill was looking confident right until the bell rung, and Athena hit that missile drop kick. Athena now throwing Jade back into the ring. Athena looking for that table now. Already got a crack in it, you can see it. It's ready to break. It's ready for a body to be put through it. Athena, send her into the corner, big splash, no. Reversal, big pump kick by Jade. And Jade going for a desperate cover here. And Athena kicking out at 2. Just goes to show how heavy hitting, how strong Jade Cargill really is. You know, she hasn't done too much damage, but even then, when she does the damage, it hits like a truck. And Athena had to kick it at 2. Distraction there. Not sure what Jade was looking at. Big drop kick again by Athena. Who looks to capitalize. Going for submission here. Will Jade tap? Would be huge if the Queen tapped out here. Oh no. Break of the eyes or elbow to the eye there of Athena not being able to see Jade Cargill coming. Black hole slam. And Athena kicking up. But here comes Jade with the roll up. And Jade, no, 2 count. Both women back up, excuse me. Big super kick by the Queen. And Jade Cargill again going to turn her attention to that sledgehammer. Athena, springboard, connects, crossbody on Jade. Athena knows she's close to beating the Queen of Extreme. Athena off the ropes, Shining Wizard, no, drop down. Plants Jade. Jade able to dodge the sledgehammer. And a right hand by Athena. Kip up by Jade. Both women hidden behind a table. Jade Cargill looking for Jade reversal. Athena with the comeback. Stunning the crowd, who are fired up for this women's matchup here on Unstoppable. Jade Cargill down and out as Athena grabbing a steel chair and bending it over the midsection of the Queen. Athena again going to try for that table. Maybe one last time. Oh, another submission. Dragon Sleeper doesn't quite have it all. And Athena finally decides to let go. Athena lifting her up. Double knees to the midsection. Is that enough to pin the Queen of Extreme? And yes, it is. Athena just shocked the Queen of Extreme.
Here is your winner, and the
So Jade Cargill can't even beat Athena. What makes the universe think that she's going to defeat the champion? Got an interesting one here in the women's division, as ladies and gentlemen, it sounds like we're going to hear from the devil himself on his future with Dash Swade.
Dash Swade. You thought it was over? You thought you buried me beneath the ashes that you call victory? You stole my horns. You stole the power that is not yours to take. And with that, you have to pay in blood. So I challenge you, Dash. Hell in a cell. A Halloween hell. Where I take back what's mine. Let's see if you can survive in the fire that you lit.
Oh wait, ladies and gentlemen, Adrian taking out Brian in the parking lot. Looks like Brian was coming in to try and talk to Xavier, and instead, Adrian is taking out Brian in the parking lot. We of course saw last week Brian try to take on Seth Rollins. And it looked like Xavier was going to help. Looks like the devil was going to help Brian out. And instead the devil choke slammed. Ended up choke slamming. Ended up choke slamming Brian. As Adrian now stalking Brian. Oh, Brian reversal now. come back. Bryan dragging Adrian. What's he thinking here? Taking him over to those steel chairs and the glass. Glass pane right there. Adrian, steel chair in hand. Oh, right to the back of Bryan. Adrian just throwing everything at him. Using the works. And throwing him into all the rubble. What is Adrian thinking here? Adrian taunting Bryan. Oh, here we go. Bryan has him scouted. Bryan now throws him onto the scaffolding. Fall away slam. And oh no, Bryan might be looking to destroy Adrian. Throws him off the scaffolding, my God. But why is Adrian attacking Bryan is the ultimate question. Is Adrian officially a part of Testimony X? We've seen numerous times that God was trying to help out Adrian in the tournament, the King of Extreme. It might be why. Because they were wanting him to join. Adrian dragging Bryan over towards the building now. Oh, into that case. And now kendo stick in hand. Adrian just taking out Bryan. Adrian now. Stun Dog Millionaire. Connects on Bryan. And Adrian now going back into the building to say that the job is done. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, main event.
The following is an Extreme Rules match and is for the ECW World Television Championship.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, main event time, television title on the line. After winning the triple threat match, he has another opportunity and does not want to waste it here tonight. It is the Nigerian ruler. Of course, he has to be joined by Nothing But Meats tag team partners AOP, Akam, and Razor. And I'm just going to say it, I know it didn't seem like it last time, but I think Tommy Dreamer has a big problem here tonight. I don't see Tommy Dreamer being able to defend the championship again against Oba Femi. I mean, Tommy Dreamer has held the title for a very long time. He's faced pretty much the entire roster up until this point, but Oba Femi, he's desperate to win gold for NBN. Ever since they made their debut, it's been destruction, but they've been cut short. I don't think that's gonna happen again today. But you never know, you shouldn't doubt the icon, the legend, the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer. And here he comes, the television champion, holding it proud. He's been non-stop defending the title against anybody and anyone. He doesn't look to stop here tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Can Tommy Dreamer finish off Oba Femi? Or will Oba be the ruler of the television division? Big clubbing blow by Oba. Again, the confidence by Oba Femi, much needed here, as he just throws Dreamer up into the air. As Oba, this could be his last shot at the television title. Running power slam. And again, just tossing Dreamer around the ring. Oba Femi now looking for a weapon. Steel chair in hand. Dreamer able to reverse, sends him onto the apron. But here comes back Oba Femi. Oh, the Dreamer too fast. Hits a big clothesline, sends the challenger down. Again, reversal after reversal between these two. Dreamer with a shoulder tackle. And AOP, you can already see him start to get involved, distracting the ref, taking off the turnbuckle. And now a fall-away slam by Oba, excuse me. And AOP throwing Dreamer right back into a chair shot to the back. Oh, and Dreamer getting a chair shot right to the face. Oba Femi, big 2 count there. As Dreamer again reversing. Trying to fight back Dreamer. Setting him up, powerbomb situation. And Oba going to the apron. Dreamer run, start, sends him out of harm's way. Even takes out one of the members of AOP. Dreamer fired up here on the outside. Even with AOP stalking him. Throws Oba back into the ring. Oba reverses. Big clothesline. And Akamo Rezar just gave a kendo stick. Oba sees it now, gonna grab the kendo stick. And trying to obliterate the innovator of violence, a man who knows a Singapore cane when he sees one. Big kick toss, and Oba setting him up. Might be looking for the end already. Pop up, power bomb. Is that enough to become the new champ? And Tommy Dreamer kicks out at 2. Oba again gonna turn his attention to that kendo stick. And another shoulder tackle by Oba, or by Dreamer. Dreamer fighting back. Dreamer now. Big neck breaker. Oba Femi grabbing the table. Dreamer trying to fight back. Oba with another hip toss. Oba now. Sends Dreamer back into the ring. Oba Femi grabbing the table. Again, back and forth between these two. Neither man wanting to quit here. As Dreamer going for cover. Oh, Akam distracting Dreamer now. As Oba Femi turns his attention, fall away slam. Oba Femi setting up a table in the corner. Could be catastrophic for the innovator of violence who's able to get up. Dreamer set up in the corner. Oba Femi with a big spear. A big clothesline sends Dreamer out. Oba Femi height. Oba Femi throwing Dreamer into the steel steps. And now grabbing the steel steps. Oba Femi playing cat and mouse with Dreamer now. Throws the steel chair right in his face. Oba now. Choke slam. And Oba not done. Staring at Dreamer. Oba. Big elbow drop. Looking to conquer the innovator of violence with another choke slam. Is that enough to become the new champion? 1, 2, and no! Oba frustrated Dreamer kicking out. Oba now throwing Dreamer to the outside. Oh, Oba frustrated, taking out the announcer's table now. Backbreaker there. Oba Femi might be looking for the end on Dreamer, lifting him up high in the sky, throwing him down on the concrete floor. Again, Dreamer Oba Femi, not done. Another steel chair in hand. Right to the back of Dreamer. What does Dreamer have in mind? Trying to create some separation. Throws Oba across the floor now. Oba now fighting back. Again, that back and forth between Oba Femi and Tommy Dreamer. Dreamer throwing him into the ring. It looks like we're going to get blow for blow here. Both men not missing the mark thus far. Slapping the taste out of each other's mouths. Oba Femi getting the better exchange so far. Oba Dreamer fighting back. And both men ending it in a hockey fight. Almost big swing miss. DDT! DDT by Dreamer. Oh, and the distraction by AOP. Dreamer trying to get the cover. But Oba. Sidewalk slam. Oba now setting him up. The odds stacked against Tommy Dreamer. No reversal. Jumping DDT. Oba busted open. And Oba kicks out at 2.9. Off the ropes. Pop up. Throws him down. Dreamer looking for the end. Dreamer. Reversal by Oba. Oba. Pop up. Power bomb. That's gotta be enough. 1, 2, and Oba Femi is your new television champion.
champion, Oba Femi.
The numbers ended up being too much for Tommy Dreamer. And a man who looks like a warrior, half his face painted in blood, ends up defeating the innovator of violence here tonight and becoming the new television champion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit that little bell. And as always, have a good night.